We're at Epic Stables in Lexington, Kentucky, and we're going to be demonstrating the new hoses for very handy. They're 15 foot. They can be made to order any length that you need, and you don't have the old problems. And I trained for over 50 years, and I don't know how many horses I wrapped around the hoses. These are very handy. They're up out of your way, and as you can see, that they've you got the hot and cold. Everything gets set, and it can be operated from both sides of the horse, so you don't get that hose hooked up and tangled up. Now we'll go over and do the other side of the horse. Jen, how much handier have you found these hoses set up this way instead of having to wrap that hose around and drag it all over the place?
That's really nice because it doesn't have to cross over in front or behind the horse, so that the horses don't get tangled in it.
When I first saw these, that was my first, exactly what I was thinking, because over the years and having trained these things over 50 years, you don't know how many of them I wrapped up in those hoses.
Exactly.
Especially first timers.
Especially young horses too.
Yes, exactly.
The older ones, they're okay sometimes, but the younger ones, they don't like to get caught up in it.
And this is one of the safest wash racks I've ever stepped foot on. Okay, we're with Chris Pratt this morning, the owner. He's owner, rider, trainer. He's a little bit of everything in this, top of his game. And we're at Epic Stables here in Lexington, Kentucky. And Chris, I noticed this is a new system that you just got in that we were able to get to you, the new Water Right self-storing garden hose. And if you could tell a little bit about why you think it's so handy, how it's made and everything, because you've been doing this many, many years, as have I.
Yeah, we found this retractable hose because the worst thing is having hoses and horses is horses are always going to step on the hose. And also I don't like to wrap the hose around behind the horse so it would get stuck in their legs or bother them or irritate them. So we found this the self-storing hose, retractable, from Water Right. We've installed one on each side of the wash rack, but it's designed that we can have hot and cold water. Nothing touches the floor. The strength of the hose is such that we can leave the taps on. The hot and the cold taps on so that you can have the temperature that you like, and you can leave it on. There's no worry about the pressure building up too much in the hose because of the strength.
So it can stay on, it can take the pressure as well as the heat, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And I've also noticed over the years too, we'd always have a lot of leakage around here and everything, but I noticed the design on this is outstanding.
Yeah, there's no way where the hose can pinch, so you're never going to have any kinks in the hose at all. The quality and the craftsmanship in this thing is something that I haven't seen in any other hose in my career.
And I noticed, well, they put these together, is my understanding, individually and piece by piece, so it's just the construction on it is absolutely, I've never seen another hose made like this.
No, nor have I. You get, I mean, we always use shortened versions of garden hoses in the wash racks, and they're just not designed for the use and to be moved all the time. They're more designed just to stay put and have water going through them. Well, this is, you can be constantly moving, and it's it's never gonna kink, it's never gonna bend.
Exactly. And while Jen had started and she sprayed him off, we showed that action and everything. I'll put everything back together. But most importantly, invented, made, and manufactured in the USA.
Okay,
Yes. Thanks a lot, Chris.
All right.
Appreciate
You're
appreciate your time
thanks, Buck.
and really appreciate it. Thank you very much.